And we are back on the late shift with Will Merrill. My guest this evening needs no introduction. So guess what, y'all? He gets an introduction. That's right. He is the curator and director and the president of the Lunchbox Comedy promotion team. He also has his own show called the Jeff Vance Show, all the way from Ascension Parish. Y'all stand up. Jeff Vance. What's up, brother?
What's up, everybody? Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Man, I appreciate you clocking in with your boy.
Absolutely.
So, man, first things first. So, like, I gotta know, where did the comedy journey start for you?
Comedy journey, it goes way back. 7 kids, but before the 7 kids, I had the ambitions to act and do comedy and all this. Acting faded out.
Yeah.
Comedy kind of picked up, so we tried, Phil Brady's.
Yeah.
Starting point for us. I went to Phil Brady's, did all that. Tony King, stuff like that. Howard Hall.
Yeah.
Made a lot of those friends, and then eventually I was like, believe it or not, like right around that time, we started our own show.
Okay.
So we called it Laughs of the Titans. I thought I was clever.
Laughs of the Titans.
And my first headliner was Howard Hall. So laughing that's good stuff. So that's where it began. And then all the kids happen. And then, that takes priority. Then all of a sudden, COVID hit, and there was that big break in time. And I'm like, hey, I got to do something.
Yeah.
Nothing was happening in Gonzales, so I was like, "Here's my window. I'm gonna hop back in." And I called a bunch of people from back in the Funny Bone days before it closed down. So it's, calling in those favors.
Yeah, Funny Bone, man, good times, bro, good times. Definitely. So you have the Jeff Vance Show. Tell us a little bit more about the what a watcher or a person can experience when they tap into the Jeff Vance Show. If
you come to watch the Jeff Vance Show, the main thing you're going to see is it's so much different random stuff in addition to like an interview, like kind of like this.
Yeah.
It's a show, but we highlight like small businesses. So like I'll be on one side, and then somebody that may run a podcast or have the late shift with Will Merrill might pop on one day. So you never know. It's a way to kind of bridge that gap between people trying social media in different ways, and it's free. So it's like, I was like, you want free marketing, you come on the show, we'll talk about your business and see what we can do. Yeah. It started as that. And then like one of the people that came on the show, South 73 Lunchroom, they run a lunchroom and they don't have any evening stuff. So it was like, you might want to try like an open mic maybe? And that's all it was gonna be. It was just like a quick, hey, we're gonna do some jokes. Maybe we'll get some random people up there, maybe not. Then all of a sudden, it's like all the comedians reached out and were like, no, we need this. Yeah. We need this. Give us a comedy show. Yeah. And that's all that began. It just kind of spiraled.
That's what's up. So you started the Lunchbox Comedy, I guess, is it like the guild? I don't know what it's actually. Is it a promotion team? Is it a Lunchbox Comedy? I guess stable. Stable. Okay, that's how it works. So you started that this year, right? In 2022. Not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken.
3 months old.
3 months old.
Baby.
It's still in diapers. It is.
Oh, for sure.
It is still. It's
running for some reason.
Right. It's like a toddler. It's like the baby. It's like Jonathan Kirk, the baby. It's just let's go.
Pack the mail on.
That's it. So, what was the catalyst to start the Lunchbox Comedy stable? Was it the South 73 open mic, or was it something like that? Was that something that you had always in your mind, in the back of your mind?
It started off as I wanted to do the open mic, but what happened was we got about a week from the actual show, and I'm like, look, I've had nobody reach out about doing an open mic, so like, I'm going to have to call in some actual comedians. We're going to do this first show. If open mics show up, cool. If not, no big deal. We had Johnny Warsham and a few others come in, and we just took turns because it was like 3 comedians for 2 hours. Yeah. And we were like, all right, we're just going to power through this, get your sets ready. We're going to figure it out. The idea with the Lunchbox was it would be an open mic, but it would be an open mic with a little interview afterwards. So it's a way to help these young comedians that get up there and, 2 minutes is rough. 1 minute is rough for a lot of people just to get up there. And
more ways than one.
it's on both sides. It's rough on both sides. 'Cause as the host or as someone that's like sitting there watching, you're like, I want to help you. I want to help you out of this, but it looks like you're trying to do something. I'm going to let you keep going.
Yeah.
And they get all the way through 3 minutes, and you don't even know what happened. Like, and then they're like, y'all didn't laugh at that?
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
You didn't like that?
That was gold. Yeah. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all don't get comedy.
Netflix needs to call.
All right.
That was great.
Yeah.
And so like I wanted to have a little interview afterwards where it's like, okay, we don't know what happened in the beginning, but that second joke was really good. You need to lead with that one.
Yeah.
And then work on that second one a little bit more before you come back. That way they have notes. They can come back and we can see them actually progress and get better. And the idea would be as they get better, I'm like, hey, we actually have comedy shows. Would you like to come open up one of the actual shows? Put them in front of an audience instead of just comedians and see the transition, see if they did any better.
Right.
That was the goal.
That was the goal.
Never happened.
Never.
Like all the comedians were like, we need all the time. We need as many shows as possible. And you know, we're the #1 comedy show in Ascension Parish. So
I think we can attest to that there.
we're the only one.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, #1 is #1. Look, stats are stats. Numbers don't lie. If you are top rank, if you're one of one, it don't matter. You was that one. You was on the top. You was the top rank.
Google me, baby.
That's it.
That's it.
So it has flourished quickly.
Yes.
I might add. A lot of people have really tuned in to what you're doing out there in Ascension Parish. Was that the goal, or is that just kind of like, damn, what the hell just happened? You know, like what? You know, how has that been? Be able to not only flourish and grow, but also still keep it controlled. Like that is tough. So how's that?
I have anxiety. That's the only thing I can tell you.
Yeah.
I worry about every little aspect, so nobody else has to.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here losing my mind while y'all get out there and y'all are setting the house on fire.
Yeah.
Like you've been to you headlined one of my shows.
Yeah.
Back in a few weeks too.
Yep. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. The main goal behind it was to kind of build comedy in a place that didn't have comedy. That's why you're one of the first people I reached out to, because I knew you, Silly Rabbit, with the open mic night. I didn't want to step on any toes, and that's why we don't do anything on Mondays. We keep that exclusive for you.
I appreciate that.
So it's just a whole family.
Yeah.
Like, and we have to work together if we're going to build this thing up.
And that's the thing about, you know, especially in areas where, you know, comedy is not really king. You know, we're not like a Chicago, we're not Atlanta, we're not Austin. So it's like we can't. Sometimes we do have to have those type of, you know, back in the mind, like, all right, well, there's a show here. Let's try to focus all our attention over here, and then we can work around, you know. So it is appreciated. I will say that.
Oh, yeah.
I will say that. But let everyone know, like, what else you have coming up as far as the future of Lunchbox Comedy. Is it going to be like, you know, a production guru, or are you trying to take it on the road? Like,
well, as you know, we did hit the road. We have a show coming up in Gulfport in October.
Nice.
With the Brick and Spoon. They've been really nice to us. So they got a few locations, and they're like, you know, they're keeping their ears to the ground, seeing what happens.
Yeah.
Comedy shows aren't as a lot of people with the comedy shows, they think it's an open mic. Every time you mention there's a comedy show, they think open mic. Okay, I've seen an open mic. I don't really want to.
Yeah.
Right.
2 hours?
Yeah.
No, thank you. But once they see it and it's an actual show, it's a production, they're like, okay, there's more to this than just people coming up trying jokes. There's a lot of established comedians that haven't hit it or made like Netflix or tour that are local, and they're very talented. And that's been my goal, is just making sure we feature them. The future of Lunchbox Comedy is going to be closer to productions, festivals. I'd like to do a comedy festival.
Yeah.
That would be cool, just to feature a lot of local talent and bring in a few headliners that are from here.
Right.
So like they may be touring now and they may be big, but like those big names that are from this area, have them come and headline a show on a weekend where we have nothing but like local talent, because that'll create a conversation between them. So then it's like, oh, I'm going back on the road. Will Merrill's here, I'd love to have Will open up for me for my Netflix special in Vegas.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. But
I mean, I wish look.
You just put it out there.
I just put it out there. Look, man.
It's in existence now.
Find me. I'm here. I'm here.
Will.
I'm still here. Still in these streets. Get me. Bring me home. I want to be inside. I want to be inside your Netflix.
yes, that's the goal. Just traveling with Lunchbox, making things happen, you know. Especially with comedians, comedy. And the idea of the Lunchbox is you never really know what you're going to get out of a Lunchbox. It's a little bit of everything. So even in my lineups, you can see that it's scattered. So we have very diverse crowds. So it's like we have people from every shape of Louisiana shows up at these shows. And if you don't like what's happening, give it a minute because the next comedian's going to send you home.
Just like the weather.
That's
Just
it.
wait 5
Exactly.
minutes.
It's very Louisiana influenced. Yeah.
It's going to change regardless. Like the weather.
So, your show that's coming up, like in October, you have dates for that?
Yeah, so we have like 5 shows every month here, and then in October, that's the only date currently we have, and it's the 28th of October
Okay.
in Gulfport. But also, I'm not sure when this airs, but we do it the second Thursday of every month, the third Tuesday of every month, and the last Wednesday of every month. I think we're on that show with Mike Honore.
Yes, that's on the 31st of August at South 73rd, South
73 Lunchroom.
South 73 Lunchroom. We're gonna be here, so this is gonna air. You're gonna see that. You're gonna be like, whoa, it should go all the way up to Gonzales.
Absolutely, it's worth the trip.
It is worth the trip.
Good food as well as good comedy. We do it big. We have a sweets vendor there selling sweets through the show. The food served, of course. Their top 5 burger. Good stuff. Yeah. Custom menus just for the comedy show too. Nice. I was like, look, we got to make this exclusive because if you don't give them nothing exclusive, they ain't gonna want to get out here. Yeah. Through an evening.
People love exclusive.
That's all you gotta say.
That's it. Exclusive. Well, look, we have a game we're going to play, but we got to pay a couple of bills. Gotcha. So let's go and check out these commercials right here, and we're going to be right back with Jeff Vance here on The Late Shift.
What's happening? This your girl Cheeky Black, the mother of twerk, the bounce icon. You already know what it is. Night walk downtown New Orleans in the building. If you ain't with Mad Gang, you ain't with nobody else, cause Cheeky Black in this my son Lil Pimp in this and we holler, get over me just like that. You heard me?
All right, and we are back on The Late Shift, and y'all, we have Jeff Vance clocking in with us, and now we're about to play The Late Shift favorite game.
We need a jingle for that when you say that.
We need like
game time.
Yeah. Initial answer. And if y'all know the vibe about initial answer, basically we ask our guests random questions and they have to answer the question with the first initial of their name. So, Jeff, your name starts with a J, so all your answers have to start with the letter J. So,
son of a gun.
All right. Are you ready?
Let's roll.
All right, Courtney, you playing with this one?
It's up to you.
I mean, I know you like the champ. You're undefeated, so I
love a good competition.
All right, so we're going to have Miss Cornay versus Jeff Vance, saying to get the initial answer.
All mine got to start with C's.
All her answers have to start with C's.
We should trade.
Sorry.
All right, so y'all ready?
Round 1.
Okay.
Fight.
Name a fruit.
She goes first,
Okay,
right?
cantaloupe.
Ladies first.
Cantaloupe. All right.
Jackfruit?
Jackfruit. Okay, we will accept jackfruit. All right.
Good, actually.
I ain't knocking it. Hey,
That's it. All right. Name a type of dance.
With a C?
With a C.
The clog.
The clog, like clogging, like the. All right, we'll judges. We'll accept. We'll accept.
Okay.
All right, fine.
All right.
Jitterbug.
Jitterbug. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Like it. Love it. All right. Name a musical genre.
Ooh. Country.
All right, country, man. Shout out to all my Garth Brooks friends out there, man.
Okay.
Garth Brooks is turning up. You know what I'm saying?
Achy breaky.
Chris Gaines for all my emo folks.
J. I was gonna say jump music. Jazz. I was jazz music.
Jazz, okay. I know what jump was coming from, man. That's like World Star. Like, yeah, you better get jumped. You got a soundtrack.
I saw it was J. It was music. I'm like Jubilee. Nope.
Juvenile. Jason Derulo. Jason Aldean. Somebody.
Jason Aldean.
Yeah.
Because my last answer was not an answer.
Good times. All right. Name a town in Louisiana.
A town or a city.
Town or a city. I guess it's the same. I guess it depends how many Dollar Generals there are. I mean,
Okay. Central.
Central. All right.
This is rigged. This game is
Revote. Nah,
Jefferson Parish.
Hey.
Maybe Baton Rouge. You know,
Okay. Junior City.
Judges? Are we good? Did we?
I know we're gonna let you slide.
Right.
Answers would have included Jeanneret, Jackson, Louisiana. Jonesboro, Louisiana was one that started with a J.
Jesuit.
See, we ain't
That's a school, but we'll accept it. We'll accept it. That's I think the Mannings with the Jesuits. So I think we will consider that a All right, final question. You good over there? You good?
I'm sweating. Let's go.
Name a brand of vehicle.
Oh.
a brand. Okay.
A brand of vehicle.
Not the model, but the brand.
Brand. So the company.
Chevrolet.
All right.
Jeep.
Jeep. Yeah.
Look, you're like, name a brand. I'm like, Jinko. Jinko jeans.
Jingle jeans.
I won.
Hey, look. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Them Jingle jeans were jinkling, man. I never had a pair, but I always wanted one.
Okay, because I don't even know what that is.
Those big wide leg jeans.
It was somewhere in the clothing line between like Jabos happened, Jinkos happened, and then those Dickies happened.
Yeah. It was like there was like what, late 90s, early 2000s
Service merchandise.
I missed it. Wieners.
Whoa, man. This is a children's show. What you doing? Wieners. What? Like Oshkosh Bagosh? Like Oscar Mayer?
What's your name? That Mervin's?
Hey, I remember that.
Stephen Barry's? Like
Michelin Ness. Same thing. Okay.
Wieners. Judges said it was fine.
Oh yeah, I guess we good. Man, Jeff, let everybody know they wanna bring Lunchbox to their venue. They wanna see you perform. Let everybody know where they can reach you at.
Easiest way is Facebook, Instagram. We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube. Jeff Vance Show. If you go there, you can find the Lunchbox Comedy shows, the What's Up Louisiana shows. All the different things we do are located on our YouTube channel, on our Spotify channel, or Facebook. Jeff Vance. If you just look for me, I'm usually shorter than everybody else that has a picture, so it should be easy to find me. We have availability. If y'all want comedy, we'll make it happen.
That's it. Man, Jeff, I appreciate you clocking in, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, no doubt,
Absolutely.
no doubt. Look, we're going to be right back on the late shift after this.